Hi DJ Kit TV, it's Alex from SONiVOX here in the UK. I'm just going to give you a brief overview of some of our products that we have in the synthesizer range. In particular, we've got the Spectral Morphing Synthesizers. Now the three we have here is Wobble, Twist and also Vocalizer. Now let's look at Wobble first. So basically, just grab the mouse for you there. What kind of synth is it? Basically, Wobble is designed specifically for dubstep and grime, but obviously does work with any electronic dance music. What it comes with is 200 patches, which have already been pre-made for you, and then you can get involved and really start editing these to make them your own. There's two channels here, so if you look on the screen, you have LFO1 and then LFO2 sections, so you can change the resolution of your waveform or even select a different waveform. You've got harmonic width, as well as the filter cutoff, as well as the filter Q amount. Now the really cool thing about that is it makes it very, very simple to kind of get editing on sound straight away. So if you want to edit the filter, for example, you can easily map it by just simply right-clicking on the knob, click Learn MIDI, and then it will let you assign it to a fader on your keyboard. So, it's made up of 3 pages of parameters. Now the first page, as we've spoken about briefly already, is the sound page. This is where you can actually load your patches. You can load one of your 200 patches here by just clicking on the folder or the previous and next button. Here you obviously have your pitch bend and mod wheel, etc. And also there's a keyboard section there as well. Both LFO1 and LFO2 channels 1 and 2, they mirror themselves exactly as well. So the great thing about that is it's really, really simple. There's about 800 parameters under the hood, so to speak, and these front pages really let you edit a lot of the effects and many, many parameters at once. So I like to think of it kind of like a macro. So when you adjust a filter, perhaps it is also editing another parameter, which makes it very, very wild sounding effects and synths straight away. The second page is the pattern page. Now the pattern page is basically where you can control many, many different options. Everything like LFO rate, LFO sync, also the filter amount for channels 1 or 2. With a couple of clicks of the mouse, you can actually pencil that in very, very easily, simply like that. So when you then hit a note, it will then play in a different manner. Okay, so you turn the pattern generators on here as well, and you can select your resolution. And of course, if you want to enable this patch, you just go to LFO1 sync, for example. So say you want a half note resolution, you can then put it in on the second note, and there it is. Again, you can pencil this in so you can really make some interesting synth patches straight away that do many, many different options. You can enter in glide here as well, just to kind of give your performance a lot more unique kind of flow. It also has intelligent rhythm control. Now intelligent rhythm control is a really cool feature, just keeping all your playing and performance completely in time. So here again you can quantize, say, to 16th note or half note, all the kind of usual settings, but this is actually the paint and pending way of keeping everything in time for you from SONiVOX. The third page is an effects section. Now on that you have a delay, chorus and reverb section. Again, really, really good sounding effects that free up your CPU from your computer. So that covers the SONiVOX Wobble synth. Now, okay, we look at Twist. Now Twist is very, very similar. This is still a Spectral Morphing Synthesizer and has a really nice clear layout. Same sort of GUI as the Wobble synth. Again, it has 3 pages of parameters that you can use, sound, rhythm and effects, which is a very, very similar layout to the Wobble synth. Again, on the front page it's loaded when you load up the synth. Again, you can select your LFO rate, your waveform, etc. And then you've also got your harmonic width and the amount of that. As well, you have the frequency section as well. Again, the frequency cutoff. And then you can also sort out the frequency envelope and ramp, and also your Q section there. It comes with 200 patches as well, which is the same as the Wobble. So again, lots and lots of capabilities to be able to make some very, very cutting edge and avant-garde sounds. Again, rhythm section, we have the pattern generator section and the intelligent rhythm control. Again, allowing you to be able to pencil in the way that, for example, your note offset will interact with the note that's played. The effects section mirrors exactly Wobble. So we've got delay, chorus and reverb again. Again, ever saving that precious CPU. The other spectral synth that we have, spectral morphing synth should I say, is the Vocalizer. Now Vocalizer, people go, okay, it's just a vocoder. No, 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 it's not just a vocoder, far from it. For example, if you were to use a regular vocoder and a Vocalizer, if you actually listen to, say, a French person speaking through it, you would actually hear their accent with Vocalizer. However, if you're just working with a regular vocoder, you just hear like a robotic voice. So the great thing about that is then you really get the character of accent and also musical elements coming through. Also pitch related things. So for example, if you have a drum loop and you put that through it, you can create almost like a synthesizer with it, which is really, really great for creating really, really fresh new sounds. You have a primary voice and a secondary voice. Again, the primary voice, you can just move your position and spread of the way the voice works, and then the secondary voice, you can then tune it, pitch it up or down to create a harmony. We have delay and chorus, effects section on the right hand side of it, which again can just be activated very simply, and it has quite in-depth control there. For example, the mix, feedback amount, timing, all the kind of usual delay settings that you'd expect of a high quality effect. And the chorus, again, nice in-depth, again not needing to use up all of the precious computer's CPU for your projects. It also has a filter section, which also can be automated by the LFO, and as well you have quite an in-depth EQ section as well. Again, if you need to just say roll off some of the bass, for example, it's just easy, you just grab the high pass and then just add it on. So there are Spectral Morphing Synthesizers from SONiVOX. For all pricing, please do check out djkit.com.